So it was a busy afternoon in the clinic, and I was working in the back of the clinic with patients, and we had a teenage patient, and the mother started to like wave for help. She was looking up and waving, and she didn't speak any English, and nobody really noticed but me. And so I kind of looked up, and I saw her, and she did say help, sort of, and kind of looked down at she had a 2-year-old that had sort of, we found out later, was a new arrival to the country. It was not her, she was babysitting. And so the child was choking on a piece of hard candy that the teenager had apparently given her on the way into the clinic. And so I was the first one over there. I got over there, pretty quickly. I don't recall how I got there, but it was pretty fast. I was the furthest away, and I beat everybody else there. And so, like in that sort of thing, you do with CPR skills. You're essentially primary and secondary survey, and so you're kind of doing the primary survey as you approach. So you're looking for consciousness, which obviously the kid was conscious and upright, but making sure there's nothing around that's not safe. So by the time I got there, I kind of figured out what was going on, that the kid was choking, and immediately flipped the kid over. She was small enough that I could hold her in one hand, so I started doing back blows. So did a bunch of back blows. The kid actually started to make noise and cry. So we opened the airway a little bit. Flip her over to try to look and sweep. Like you're supposed to, open up and find the object, and nothing, right? There's nothing there. And then the kid started choking again. So flip her back over and delivered another series of back blows. It was not the sort of 5 and 5 that they prescribed, just kind of did it till it worked, which is really how that stuff really goes. And at some point, and by that point we had a crowd, we were able to dislodge the object, and the kid was fine, started breathing. We had already activated, I could hear as this was going on that somebody else had already activated 911, so I didn't have to worry about sort of that side of things. That was those wheels were already in motion. And it was all over quick. It happens fast, and it ended fast. And the kid was fine, and then went back to work. So that's
awesome. That's all I can
that's
do.
how it
That's
works.
awesome. What an incredible story.